Where are you at?
Right here.
I know. Where are we?
At the pumpkin farm?
Yeah.
Do you want to go in the scary barn?
No.
No?
Sure about that.
You're too scary, aren't you, right?
Yeah, I'd be too scared. Would you be scared?
Yeah.
Would you? Yeah.
Once they paint it, it won't be too scary.
Yeah.
And I'll change the names and it'll be a happy face.
Oh.
Having fun at Jaji's house?
Yes. Yes.
You like to come to Jaji's house?
Yes.
Cheese. You silly Willie.
Smile though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking.
Peter was an angel baby. He was the sweetest baby. He never really cried. He was always so happy, always laid back, and he continued to be that way throughout his life. Just easygoing. I called him my angel baby. He was my little buddy. I was a stay-at-home mom, so I got to spend time with him when Amanda was at preschool, and we would do tumble tots, and he'd take cooking classes, we'd paint pottery. He'd always like to do activities, and I cherished the time that I had with him. I was very blessed to have Peter as a baby and as a son. He was that good a kid.
Where is Peter? Find him, Uncle Mike.
Something about my chair. This chair just feels real funny.
Is that chair lumpy, Uncle Mike?
Yes.
What is the problem in that chair?
What are you doing, Pete? Is that you, Peter?
No, I'm in the field. I'm in the bathroom.
You're in the bed?
He's in the bathroom. That's not Pete.
Oh.
There, wave at Mommy.
We tried going into the haunted barn, but Peter was a little too afraid to go in. Maybe we'll try later. You having fun, Pete?
Yeah.
What's been the most fun so far? What do you like the best?
The hayride?
Yeah. And I don't like the spooky house.
You don't like the spooky? Okay.
You look like Bill Dance on that one. Good job, Pete. Good job.
Okay, guys, you're on.
Come on, Pete. Sharks, Pete. Pete, look. Pete, sharks. She just turned the camera on now. So wait.
Wait, Pete.
Come on, Pete. Put your hands way up. Put your hands. Whoa. Put your hands way up, Pete.
I enjoyed every minute of it, no matter what, whether it was late, early, or whatever, just watching the games, watching him play, how well he played, how responsibly he played. I mean, and he always made the top teams, and I always told Peter, I said, Peter, you're not the flashiest player, but you always make the top teams. The coaches realize they need players like you on that team if they want to win. Practices and those games at 6:30 in the morning to 10 o'clock at night, I didn't regret one of them. I loved watching him play hockey.
So Peter was studying abroad in Leeds, and that was a chance of a lifetime. I'm like, I'm not missing this chance. I'm gonna go visit my brother in Leeds. So I fly out there, I land in the airport. It's a small regional airport. And I'm waiting for Peter, and he's not there, and he finally comes running up. He had missed the bus, or the bus like changed routes midway, and he had to run to the airport And he's describing this all to me, like of him leaping over fences, running through herds of sheep, you know, and farmers looking at him oddly as he's running to the airport. I can just picture him just leaping over these fences trying to, you know, not leave me abandoned at the airport, because I didn't know where to go. I didn't even have his address. I just knew somewhere in Leeds. And so he comes up and he gets there and he's just all sweaty and tired. So, well, welcome to Great Britain. Oh yeah, so yeah, the dog sledding story has, it was one of those bitter cold years, or was it record snowfall at the time? And we went up north to go dog sledding. And Pete and I were on a team, and we were in the very back of the train of dogs. So our team was like dead last. And our dogs kept wanting to push forward, man. They did not want to stop. And it was my turn to kind of ride in the little bag thing. I was freezing cold, and one of the people running it actually lent me some beaver fur gloves because it was that cold and wet, and it was just to put over my gloves because it was just that cold. And it's Pete's turn to drive. Pete falls off. I don't remember why, but it was in this dangerously narrow area, and the dogs are just, they want to go. So they were just really going. I think Pete tried to put the brakes, but they were just dragging him even with the brakes. He falls off. And so I'm just sitting there zippered up in this thing, like literally only my head's poking out. I'm like, Peter, like, and I look over and he's like, oh my God, like, he's like, and I'm like, Peter, like, oh my God. Like, so I'm like, I reach out and I'm like, I'm trying to get myself out of the sled. The beaver glove comes off. So it's not even my glove, and I lost it. I reach over and I try to slam on the brake, but Pete's running, like high-kneeing it through, like, what was it, like 3-4 feet of snow? It was crazy. I don't know how he kept up with those dogs, but he managed to jump back onto the sled. And not only that, but he was able to save the beaver glove. So he didn't have to awkwardly explain to the girl why you shouldn't lend your gloves out to people because they'll lose them. So he was able to save the beaver glove and get back on without a hitch. I can't believe he did it. It was like a James Bond movie. That's what it felt like. It felt like I was in a high-speed car chase, only it was dogs.
Dream that you dare to, oh why, oh trouble melts like a lemon drops high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. And the dreams that you dare to, why, oh, why can't I?